Okay, here we are, the very first episode of God's Friends. This is with Tomislav, my friend Tomislav in Croatia. We'll have a lot of fun. So here we go. Now, thing there. Okay, so Tomislav is a ThetaHealing teacher. You've been doing this for how long?
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
3 years. I have no idea.
Okay.
More than 2 years.
More than 2 years, okay. Yeah. Even though I get to sit in sometimes on Tomislav's classes, and they're in Croatian mostly, I can tell by the way people talk after the classes with me that he's really a great teacher. So if you have questions, send him an email and bother him.
It'll make me blush. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So you had an experience this year
Yep.
with your leg.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit what happened, because I think people will be interested in hearing it and hearing some of the funny stories about the doctors afterwards.
Okay, you want a long story or a short story? Short story is I got my leg. And a long one. It'll make a minute.
Okay.
Well, July.
Mm-hmm.
July this year.
Speak up.
I had a strange feeling in my leg. And I had a class. So I just put my pain away. I didn't search the cause. Don't ever do that.
So you had pain and you just had created get rid of it.
Yep. And of course pain was gone. And then I had a basic class, 3 days. 4th day, I've been too busy to take care about myself. And the 5th day there was a fever. I had a fever 39.5. I finished in a hospital in the evening, 5th day. Diagnosis was, I don't remember exact, but rupture,
puncture, yeah.
Something of artery in left leg. And through these 5 days, 4 or 5 days, it's been a big hematoma inside the leg. Then parts of that, let's say, wounds started to go down through the arteries and blocked circulation. Well, the diagnosis was, we have no idea, we'll do our best. But later on, my wife told me that the surgeon who was going to perform a surgery on me told her, get prepared, this leg is for amputation. Well, I still got my leg. I said it a few times. I had 2 operations. After the first one, there was a problem with the foot. So they performed second operation. They cleared out what they could. So I still got also my foot. But I said, there is a problem. In the lower part of the leg, there is 3 branches, like branches of arteries. One of them is blocked forever. And there is 2 possibilities. One is that the body will create collaterals or something. Collaterals. Is the right word? Collaterals. Like body will create itself a new way for the blood.
Oh, a new way for the blood to go.
Yeah,
because
to go
this
to
block
this part, because like you got a leg, you got 3 arteries, one is missing. So this part of the leg was bloodless.
Okay. How I get
There was
it.
no oxygen, no food for dead cells, and everything else. So, one possibility, they said, is that body will create somehow collaterals. And the other part, the other possibility is that after a few days we'll have to remove that part of muscle because there will be no oxygen and blood in that part of the leg. Steve, and once again thanks to Steve and everybody else at the Creator. There was, I'm aware of that a lot of people was working on me, sending unconditional love and everything. I have no idea what they did for first 5 or 6 days. But later on, I went out from the hospital with my leg. The last I don't know exact word. Control, doctor's control, last doctor's control was a kind of ultrasound where I heard
Like an examination,
sort
sort of, using ultrasound. Okay.
Yeah. During that examination, I heard all 3 arteries, part of arteries in one leg working. There is a specific sound, like you hear the blood.
Right.
And of course, my surgeon
Yeah.
said he called, he put up the phone and he called guys, doctors performing 2 hours ago before that for that exam, and he almost asked them how come they're coming drunk to the work, because they're obviously drunk. So in about 10 minutes he'd been pretty confused, and he gave me a prescription for one more exam, and I got it confirmed. All my 3 parts of arteries in lower leg works.
So all 3 arteries worked, even though before they said one of them was completely blocked, period.
Yeah.
It is not going to get unblocked.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I think I remember you talking about how one guy says, just be happy you have a leg. You shouldn't have a leg. You're lucky to have a leg with all the work I had to do on. There's something like that?
Yeah, I had a lot of questions for the doctors, like I feel this, I feel that, it hurts, it's something usual. 2 or 3 answers was, I don't have enough time to explain you medicine. And the second one is, what do you want? You got a leg. Go and try to walk. I'm not running still. I didn't used to run anyways in my life. But I'm walking normally. I can do push-ups. I can do, how do you call that?
Squats?
Squats. I can do squats. And yeah, my son calls me Borg.
The Borg?
Because part of the artery is changed with a silicone tube.
Okay.
So I got part of artery. I got the artery, but where was the puncture? They said they cannot repair that part, so they put in a tube, kind of a tube, hose, one.
Yeah, two. That's right. Yeah.
So panels aboard.
Very good. Excellent. And the other part that I remember is you got that letter. You got the letter that had information that conflicted in the letter.
Yeah, the last exam. No, it was not the exam. It's, after all the exams I took, it's what the main surgeon says about all that. That on a Latin, I tried to translate that popliteal artery is blocked. And the next sentence on Croatian, that all three branches of lower leg arteries are working. So I asked them to explain me that. Then there was an answer. I don't have time to explain you medicine. But you know, it doesn't matter about all that exams. The only thing what matters is if you got a faith, if you got a friends, everything is possible. That's the bottom line of the story. No matter what, everything, really everything is possible.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was impossible for all three arteries to be working
ever again.
Ever again. Good. Okay. I want to hear a little bit about, you've got an additional special class that you've come up with for controlling thoughts?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Controlling thoughts. I discovered that people have a lot of problems with controlling their own thoughts. Everybody complains that through the day, in the traffic or somewhere, they got a very, very negative thoughts. And they are aware that all that negative thoughts, they're creating it in their life. So I made a workshop. I had a lot of conversation with Creator about how to do that. After a month, approximately a month, I had 40-something pages for testing.
Jeez.
But it's obviously too much, so we agreed it's too much. So I hope he knows what he's doing. I hope I did a good thing with that workshop. As a matter of fact, I know, because everybody who, like Steve, who visited me on that workshop,
It was good. Yeah, I found some stuff I was totally shocked.
And I had a smile.
Yeah, it's a good workshop. So if you're in Croatia, find out about Tomislav and come and take that. It's a really good workshop. Where do people reach you? What's your contact information?
My contact information through the web. My web page is www.thetahr.com.
So the word theta, HR, THETAHR.com.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And basically there, everybody can find my email, phone number, and everything else.
Okay, cool. And if you've already said one thing, like you've said, if people have friends and faith, that everything's possible.
Everything is possible.
Any other small pieces of, if you could tell people one thing that makes a difference, what else would you say? In anything, in theta, in life, and whatever, I don't care.
Don't give up. Never.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Right on. Thanks, Tomislav. Thanks for being the first of God's friends.
Yep. I broke the ice.
You did. That's exactly right, yeah. See you later.